on in a little tighter.
That's right. Good morning, Philadelphia, Tri-State, PA, County.
Awesome. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Man, how about for the DJ? Give it up. That was awesome. I'm also old enough to remember when that Michael Jackson song came out. That's good stuff. My name's Tony Sorrentino. I have the honor of being the CEO of Fairmount Park Conservancy, and it's just thrilling to be out with you here this morning on Love Your Park Day in Fotterill Square. Give it up for Fotterill. And our man Tyrone done amazing work. We're here with the incredible team from Parks and Recreation who help us put together Love Your Park weekends in the spring and in the fall and the week in between. We're all over the city today. There's thousands of people at work across hundreds of parks in Philadelphia. It's really going to be a beautiful, perfect weather day. We have a lineup of great speakers just to kind of celebrate and commemorate the amazing work that's going to take place here today and to bring Love Your Park Week to a closer. We have my friend and colleague Sue Slauson, the Parks and Rec Commissioner. My new friend Tyrone, who I just met from Fotterill Square, is making it happen here. Where'd you go, Tyrone? There he is. He's hiding back there.
Where's Adrian?
Yeah.
You guys should be up here with us.
Yeah.
Adrian, where are you?
Okay, come on up.
Come on up here with us.
And we can't do any of this work without friends and partners from the private sector. My friend and our board member, Amy Durstein from TD Bank, who makes it happen for us with lots of support. So give it up for TD Bank. And all of these people represent a kind of civic leadership, along with all of you as well. I like to think of volunteers as the unelected and the unpaid who make things happen every day in their neighborhood. So we're giving you all recognition for this kind of work. And while Senator Sharif Street is not here yet, he's on his way, it's also quite important when we see him to thank him for the kind of support you get from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This takes a partnership between the private sector, all of us as citizens, and the public sector, people from city government and from the Commonwealth. So thank you. When we see Senator Street, we have to thank Senator Street. These events kicked off last Saturday. As I mentioned, this has been a week of this stuff. I'm going to throw out some numbers to you. 913 volunteers have participated so far in the last 6 days across 60 events. 2,317 flowers, 345 bags of trash, and 51 happenings today. 51 parks across the city of Philadelphia, people like you getting out and doing stuff. So it's been 9 days of loving your park and loving your city, as the T-shirt says. And it's the volunteers that get this stuff done, right? Like I said, the private sector has a role, the public sector has a role, and then in between the two are all of you, kind of the unelected and the unpaid, the volunteers who kind of get up early, grab a thermos of coffee, get out here with your friends and family, have a good time. We're giving you tools, we're giving you banners, we're giving you things to do. You don't need a ton of special skills. You need a little Philly grit. You need to love your city. You need to kind of come in and get some stuff done. So with that, a person who I think loves her city as much as anyone I've ever met, we have, it's my privilege to introduce my friend and our great Parks Commissioner, Sue Slauson. Yes, ma'am.
Woo! Thank you for that. Let me get another introduction like that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, I am super hyped when I come out and I see this many people coming out to work in the park. It is amazing. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and there's so many things that you can do, but you're here. You're here to make sure that this park not only looks like this right now, but remains like this. And we're wrapping up a fabulous Love Your Park week that has truly shown the strength and spirit of our park system. And I think Tony said a word. It is the grit of Philadelphia that causes all of us to show up and do what we do in these parks. And what a beautiful day to come together for this closing celebration of Love Your Park Week 2026, right here at Fotterill Square. I'm a little jealous. I like our shirts, but Fotterill Square, they showed up. Come up here. Come on up here. They really I think y'all scared to get close to me. Why? They did their own T-shirts. Thank you so much. That's really loving your park and letting the community know that you're standing for this neighborhood. A special thanks, although she couldn't be here this morning. Don't move, Adrian. Where you going? She just stepped back. The reason we're here is because of you and Tyrone and all the people that you support. My face up here is not a big deal. It's yours. Okay? So please stay here with me. A special thanks to our mayor. Mayor Sherelle L. Parker couldn't be here this morning, but it is truly her vision. Mayor Parker cares about our parks and our green spaces. The mayor's commitment to a cleaner, greener, and safer Philadelphia is showing up right here today, here in this park and all neighborhoods across the city. It is amazing that her plan the entire time was safe, clean, and green. And the park system and the neighborhoods fit right into what the mayor's plan and her vision is. This rings loud and clear throughout the city of Philadelphia. I also want to thank Senator Street, who hopefully will make it here, but we can't do this without the support of our state, our federal, our community, and our private TD Bank, Amy, over here. We can't do this by ourselves, and so we're appreciative. And it means a great deal when our elected leaders show up in person and stand alongside neighbors to care for the places we all share. And just for a moment, my partner, Tony. Tony, how many months? 10, 9?
Oh, no.
20?
Like 6 months?
Feels like 20? Yeah. There's a lot of work, and I am excited. The impact of our collective efforts is real, and this event would not be possible without the partnership that we have with the Fairmount Park Conservancy. They built, and we're building, a strong, long-standing partnership that continues to make a real difference. We can't do a lot of what we do in our system, our park system, without the Conservancy. They truly are our right and left arm throughout every day, not just during Love Your Park. So, Tony, to you and your team, thank you. And for the past week, hundreds of volunteers have been out in parks across Philadelphia, rolling up their sleeves and getting to work, collecting hundreds of bags of trash, planting thousands of trees, flowers, and moving throughout our park system as one. One Philly is real. The Friends of Federal, Tyrone Young, Adrian Lloyd, thank you for your being tireless advocates for this treasured neighborhood green space. This is a beautiful space. Yeah, you host cleanups, movie nights, youth programming, baseball and basketball games, and you're preparing to launch a crochet circle this summer, Adrian. And there's so many things that you can do. You just have to be creative. And together with the community, you fought hard for the renovations that transformed this park over the past few years. And today it stands as a true neighborhood sanctuary for the people who use it every day. Can I say that if you don't take your park back, your park will take you, okay? You'll have the type of behavior that happens in a park if you're not the way they're programming. If you don't choose to program your park, it will get programmed. It just won't be what you want it to look like. So thank the both of you for making sure that you are programming your park. That is what Love Your Park is all about. At its core, it is volunteerism in action. When people give their time, they're doing more than cleaning or planning. They're building connection, pride, and belonging in every neighborhood across the city. And thank you to Amy Dernstein. Okay, girl. So Amy is not just a supporter with TD Bank. Amy's also one of the board members on the Conservancy's board. So Amy, thank you for being out here today. Amy actually was here last year at our last Love Your Park, her and her daughter. She's teaching, well, her daughter is learning how to volunteer as she swings, right? But the bottom line is she's here, and that's how you get your young people involved. So thank you, Amy, for being out here. Thank you for your support. Heather McLean and Rebuild for the work on the playgrounds and the upcoming baseball field renovations. There's more to come. And Julia, where's Julia? Power Chords. She's out here with her daughter. She always has her Power Chords. They are my champion. They've been involved for years. Thank you, Julia, for continued partnership across our park. And we also have Maria Horowitz out here with the Philadelphia Water Department. Thank you, Maria. You know, we take the time and acknowledge, because without one of these people, partners, something doesn't happen. And so we appreciate all your support. And last but not least, my incredible team of Parks and Recreation. I always try not to say names because I'm always afraid that I'm going to miss a name. But the dedicated people at Parks and Recreation truly amazing. They get the work done day in, day out. Just a great team of people. So I'm going to try not to forget a name this morning, but the stewardship team helped organize Love Your Park Week and support all of these friends groups. I say this, it's not easy working with folk, right? No, that's real. And Elisa, now you come on up here. Elisa has the job of being that stewardship person that's out with the 140 of our stewardship partner groups working, and she always has this pleasant smile, no matter what. And I'm amazed because we don't always make it easy. So Elisa, thank you. Thank you. Jason, Nathaniel, Dawn, Megan, I'm remembering, I have some names here. I'm trying not to forget. And our deputies. I don't think I saw Sue Buck. She's not here, but she's always doing what needs to be done. Leanne Campbell sitting over there. If you hear that, yep. I don't see Frank Faby, but you all know Frank does things behind the scene to get things done that nobody in this city can do. I know Rob's not here. Our first Deputy Commissioner, Marissa Washington, is here. Wave your hand. Let people see you, please. My Chief of Staff over there with the cane, just coming back to work, Darren Fava. I just get a kick out of being able to do this. I don't know if Kim's here from District 6 or Warren and their team, but thank you. Thank you for helping. Thank you for supporting. Did I forget anybody? Rochelle. Okay, where is she? And I wrote her name here. And I wrote your name down this time. So, you know, somebody does talking points for me. Makes me look real good. Rochelle, thank you. And so with that being said, let's keep showing up for our city. Let's keep supporting these volunteers. Let's keep making sure that we can provide safe, clean, green spaces, not just for now, but for our younger kids that are coming up. This is not just for today or next week. This is about my grandkids, your grandkids, and making sure that 20 years from now, this is only getting better. That it's not at a standstill, that we don't just do this for a moment, but we want to continue to allow our city, our parks to grow and flourish and look beautiful even more years to come. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks, Commish. That was awesome. I want to quick shout out to two of my guys, TJ and Eduardo. I saw you around here somewhere. These are the guys all the way in the back, getting the tools, the trash cans, the trash bags, setting up the coffee and donuts. They do it day in, day out, week in, week out. Thank you so much. I want to turn it over to Amy. We've heard her name mentioned a couple of times. She sits on our board of directors at the Conservancy, but what she really is a kind of a quiet force at TD Bank, helping them see the value of investing in public spaces and neighborhoods across the city. So Amy, come on up.
Thank you, Tony. My husband who's here, Sheldon, did you hear that he said I'm quiet? I heard quiet. That's the main takeaway. But I do want to thank Tony. He joined the Conservancy, what did you say, 4 months ago? 6 months ago? And the Conservancy does a lot of great things, but on behalf of TD Bank and the board, we're stoked to have you. Real professional word there, I know, but the sky's the limit for the parks and the Conservancy with Tony at the helm. So very, very, very lucky and grateful to have you. As mentioned, but if I don't read it, I'll lose my place. My name's Amy Durstein. I'm the Senior Relationship Manager at TD Bank, and more importantly, I'm a proud board member of the Fairmount Park Conservancy. I am honored with all of these speakers to welcome you to the Spring Love Your Park. The event is a citywide effort to help bring our community together through volunteerism that celebrates the importance of green spaces. Every year, I've done this a couple years now, I'm so impressed with the size and scope of what Fairmount Park Conservancy accomplishes during Love Your Park. That's only accomplished because of volunteers like all of you that are coming out and showing up for your park and for your city and for your community. The 9-day celebration of Philadelphia's public parks brings together volunteers from across the city to help maintain over the 100 parks, doing everything from tending to flower beds to cleaning trash. That has a powerful impact on people's personal lives, providing spaces to get active and to improve mental well-being. It also means a lot to Philadelphia's local economy. Revitalized green spaces help to serve as a safe, accessible business corridors that connect people to jobs, businesses, and schools. I'm so grateful to say that TD is supporting today's programming because we're an organization that also understands the importance of every community having access to safe green spaces. At TD, our commitment to being green doesn't just stop at our logo or the lollipops at our stores. We understand that elevating the quality of the environment is a critical investment that helps people and economies thrive. Across the communities we serve, TD invests in initiatives that help elevate environmental and community resilience by focusing on the low carbon economy and green spaces. That means things like supporting workforce development opportunities to help young people prepare for the green jobs of the future. It means helping small business owners plan for climate readiness, helping them improve income stability in the face of extreme weather. It also means massive undertakings like the annual TD Tree Days events, which planted 2,645 trees and shrubs across the bank's footprint this year. That adds on to the 582,000 trees and shrubs planted since the program started in 2010. I will add that at our last board meeting, I know that the number of trees planted this year was something and 97. So I came back and I said, we need to plant 3 more trees next year. Whatever the goal is, 3 more trees so we can have an even number there. Like a banker rounding up. Exactly. I'm proud to represent a company that understands the importance of investing in the environmental quality of the neighborhoods we serve, and we show it through philanthropy. Ooh, man. And volunteerism. By supporting events like today, we hope to inspire residents in every neighborhood to roll up their sleeves and become champions for their local community green spaces. That's all I had written, but I want to go off cuff for a second. You stole my thunder. I was going to talk about my daughter. The reason I got involved in the Conservancy, so my daughter Annabelle, somewhere in this safe space, it takes a village, and you are all my village right now. She was born during the pandemic, and so there wasn't a lot of access to a lot of safe green places because no one knew what was going on, right? And it became very, very relevant and important. Do you want to say hi? No, okay. It became very important to me as a mom to make sure that we had those spaces available for our children, for them to be able to grow and thrive, learn to make new friends, learn new experiences. And so not only on behalf of the Conservancy do I appreciate that you're here, not only on behalf of TD Bank do I appreciate that you're here, but just as a mom of a toddler who needs to get the energy out so that hopefully we nap later, right? Thank you for being here, because if this park didn't exist, that activity wouldn't exist. And so on behalf of moms in Philadelphia, thank you for being here. Thank you for the green safe spaces. I'll turn it back over to you.
That's awesome. Thanks, Amy. Thanks for everything you're doing for the city. We really appreciate it. The man of the hour is to my right. Tyrone Young runs this Federal Square Friends group. Let's give it up. Thank you for all the energy you brought to making this happen.
I want to just say something. At a lot of our parks, we have women that are stepping up. I'm excited today that we have a man standing here that's stepping up for our park. Tyrone, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to keep this real short. I try not to speak too much. I try and let my actions speak for who I am. There's a tree over there. There's a really big tree right there. 50 years ago, my grandfather used to cook barbecue underneath that tree. Right across from that, they play horseshoes. And they planted a seed in me so I can stand here today and plant a seed in everybody else. And without them putting the love in me and the love they have for this neighborhood and the love they have for this park, I just want to say thank you. I have to continue to say thank you for the people who came before me, the Rideouts, the Gendros, the Chestnuts, the McAfee. I can go on and on and on. I'll forget somebody. They're not even here today, but thank you. It's important that we thank people and honor people who came before us to put a seed in us. And we are today planting a seed. I want to ask this young lady to come forward with a little seed. Little Sage. Look at Little Sage. We planting a seed in Little Sage. She got her shirt on. We have to continue to plant a seed in Little Sage with the help of the partners of this neighborhood, with the Village of the Arts, with Hartranft, with all the Hope School. All these things we can continue with the city, with Megan, with TJ. And now to meet new people. We have to continue to plant the seed. There's a lot of negative seed out there, but we're not worrying about that. We just want to plant positive seeds and make them grow. That's our job. That's our job. Because people say, what can I do? You ain't got to come pick out a broom, but just come and talk to me while I'm sweeping. Walk with me while I'm sweeping. You know, we got some things going on. My goddaughter right there, she said, well, why don't y'all do some crocheting so I can teach some people how to crochet? It was her idea that we doing crocheting. Her idea. And I want to thank her for that too. We continue to have to plant the seeds. We have to. You know, I want to thank again everybody for coming out, no matter what entity you came from. Thank you. And whatever entity you go through and leave here, continue to plant the seed wherever you go. Wherever you go. Because somebody's life depends on it. Not just them, but mine. When I sat under that tree with my grandfather, my life depended on it. And they loved me. So love somebody. Just like love your part, love somebody. Love somebody. Love your city. Love somebody. We may see the negative, but twist it and love somebody. You know, I'm not going to go on and on like I said, but once again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. That was amazing. Give it up for Tyrone, man. This is awesome. All right. We're about ready to get going, right? We're going to do a quick photo with all of us in. Adrian. Yo, Adrian, come on up.
Thank you so much. I just can piggyback a little bit on Tyrone's sentiments about loving your park. We all grew up in this neighborhood. As a matter of fact, anybody that has on a Federal Square t-shirt, make your way up, because I want to say thank you. Because these are the people who are out here with us every other Saturday when we come out and we do our cleanup. These are the people who come out and pick up brooms, who walk around with trash bags. So everybody that has a Federal Square t-shirt on, Ray, come on up. I know you're filming, but get it from the other angle. Come on, if you have a Federal Square t-shirt on, come on up so we can say thank you, because these are the people that we depend on. Sometimes Tyrone and I are out here. Marvin, come on up. I know you cleaning and you can't stop, but Marvin, I want to say thank you to Marvin, because a lot of us, or some of us, don't even live in the neighborhood anymore, but we get up on Saturday morning and we make our way down here to make sure that this neighborhood is safe and clean. And one of the ways that we're doing this, we're starting some programs this summer. One of the programs is a walking program, and we are called the Federal Square Steppers. Every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, we're going to come out, and we're just going to walk around the square. If you can make it one time, good. If you can make it 2 times, good. If you want to sit and watch us and count for us as we go around, that's good, okay? But halfway, we're good. We're good with you, okay? So we just want your support in coming out and supporting the Federal Square Steppers. And I got a lot of feedback. Where's the young lady who wanted to start the crochet program? We're going to do it. Every Tuesday, we're going to be out here. We're going to start about 7:30, and we're going to start in June, I think June 28th. Is that the date? We're going to be out here every Tuesday. We're going to be on this side of the park in one of the little cutouts. And I already have collected yarn from people I didn't even know. I've been to people's houses who are selling yarn, picking up yarn. We're going to pass out yarn and crochet needles, at least to get you started with, at least to teach you some basic steps of crocheting, and hopefully you'll get your love of crocheting. I find that crocheting is a very calming, very calming. You know, when my mind is racing, I can do crochet, and I forget what I'm thinking about because I got to count my stitches. Okay? So we're going to start that, and we want you to come out. We also want to invite you to sign in the blue tent. Sign in so that I can get your phone numbers and your emails, and we can let you know what other events we have coming up, because we're also doing a movie night. We aren't sure what we're showing yet, but our movie night is going to be August 24th, August 24th. And we're going to be out here, we're going to be over here, and they're going to set up the big screen, and we're out here until after dark, until the movie stops playing. But we invite you to be out. But be sure to sign in over at the blue tent so that we can get your email address and we can keep you abreast on what we do. And thank you again for everyone who came out to support us. Thank you for thinking about us. Thank you for helping us keep this space green, because we need it. So just thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
Elisa, I think you wanted to explain some of the directions that are being given out as to what we're about to do next. That we're going to walk over. You said there's a shrub. We're all going to go. So we'll come on up and explain what's happening next.
All right. Hello, hello. Happy Love Your Park. It's so great to be with you all. My name is Elisa Roos Esposito. I work with our stewardship team at Parks and Recreation. We're so excited to be here with you today. We love our partners, Fairmount Park Conservancy. Another shout out for TJ and Eduardo. I'm going to ask some of our team to come up who are leading projects. Jason, Kevin, Megan, Eduardo, Nathaniel. So we have a lot of great projects today. But first, before we get started, I just want to note, so we got some food and water at the table. Please make sure you're checking in at the registration table. Please check out the Friends of Federal Squares table as well. We also have a Philly Flush public restroom here. We're one of the few parks in the city that has one. Thank you to the health department and the managing director's office for opening it up early for us today. It's a really great resource for this community. We really appreciate it. So please make use of the facilities. We have some great projects. Our number one priority today is we are going to mulch these trees. So to lead the mulching efforts, we have Megan and Eduardo. Please raise your hands. So that we're going to need probably like the most amount of volunteers on that project, probably around like 20 or so. So make sure to go find Megan and Eduardo when we're done this part to volunteer with them today. You'll see 3 different mulch piles in the park, one over there, one over there, and one over there. So if you want to mulch, please go to a pile or find Megan and Eduardo. We also have Kevin over here is going to be leading the trash pickup. So please find Kevin. We have a lot of grabbers out there and trash bags, so, we can find the little stuff in and around the parks. We also have Nathaniel here. Nathaniel, raise your hand. Who's going to be doing a lot of the sweeping of the pathways and cleaning up of the pathways, so please find Nathaniel for that project. Jason and I are going to be leading the shrub planting. So we are planting shrubs in these garden beds right next to the playground, and we'll be mulching these beds as well. So please find us if you would like to do some planting with us. And then Jason's going to lead us in a little bit of tool safety.
Okay, super quick. While we're working out here, our goal, while we do want to get projects done, our goal is to do them safely and well. So take your time, don't rush through anything out here today, and make sure you understand how and why you're doing a particular task. But a couple key points to think about while we're working: make sure you've got gloves on to protect your hands, and then for whichever tool you're using, you want to think about how you're carrying that, where you're laying it down, and how you're using it. Everything, including like a rake like I have here, has a sharp point, teeth, or blades. So as you're walking, you want to always think about keeping those teeth or blades to your side and away from you. Please don't throw any tools up over your shoulder like this, because you never know where someone's going to be behind you. When you're laying tools down, make sure you lay them down out of the way of where people are walking. And please don't lay a tool down and just walk away from it. If you're done with the tool, please bring it back to our pile over here. And then, just be aware of those around you. We've got a lot of people moving around. Make sure you've got a safety circle around you where you won't be hitting anyone else with the tool that you're using. And again, if you don't understand why or how you're doing something, please stop one of us to ask.
right, so let's get started. So again, if you want to do mulching, please find Eduardo and Megan. If you want to do sweeping of pathways, find Nathaniel. If you want to do trash pickup, find Kevin. And if you want to help with planting, come over here to the beds with Jason and I. All right, and we'll see you at lunch.